And now let's go ahead and turn over to talking about our local forecast, specifically focusing in on what to expect for Friday. Today's events are going to be a little bit more mundane than what we saw yesterday, as well as through the overnight hours into this morning, because we are looking at a drier day today before our next round of showers and storms works its way in tonight, and then especially throughout the day on Friday. That's why we're looking at here the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for Friday, a marginal risk for strong to severe storms over the heartland, and then the surrounding area, a general thunderstorm outlook. So we're not looking at that intensity that we saw some of our previous storms bringing, with slight risk outlooks and even an enhanced risk outlook well off towards our north, but we are keeping our eyes on chances for straight line winds, damaging hail, and especially high rainfall amounts that could lead towards some flash flooding events over the weekend. The remnants of Tropical Storm Rosa are headed our way, and if you heard about the stories of flooding in Phoenix and areas in the southwest, that's the same storm system. Now we are going to be looking at that really picking up here heading in towards about 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, but nevertheless it is something that you need to keep your eyes on throughout the course of today. High pressure off to the north, kind of keeping things on the sunnier side to start, but eventually clouds building in as high pressure pulls east. A warm front will start lifting up from the south. Showers and storms beginning to develop here around 1 a.m. and cycle into the area. Going to be looking for a little bit more development than what we're showing here on our model, as we are adding in plenty of moisture with winds picking up out of the south, bringing in that warm, wet Gulf of Mexico air. Low pressure is going to swing off towards the east. Another warm front lifting up from the south. Showers still pushing in towards the area throughout the day on Friday. Friday night, a big band developing here along this frontal boundary, so that's something to keep our eyes on as that low spins across. And one thing I mentioned earlier this week is that enhanced risk outlook for severe weather that was out in towards Wisconsin was centered around the low pressure center. So that's something we're going to be looking for if we see intensity increasing near the low pressure center as it swings across our area. We could be in store for a greater chance of severe weather. And then Saturday morning, holding on to showers and storms. It's looking like a complete weekend washout as this is going to continue to cycle through. Saturday afternoon may get a break in the rainfall, but holding on to a lot of cloud cover. And then once again, another warm front begins lifting up heading into Sunday. Showers and storms start to develop along it and then slide up into the area as we get in towards Sunday afternoon and evening. As for precipitation amounts over the next 24 hours, we're looking at about a half of an inch or so for the area. Mainly that's going to be as that Friday band swings in, and then as we get in through Friday into Saturday morning, multiple inches of rain, 1.5 or more, could be seen here across the area, and we're not done yet. Could be looking at roughly about 3 to 4 inches of rain by the time we get through Sunday, and then potentially even more as we get in through the start of next week. As for your extended forecast, no end to the rain in sight just yet. Looking like we're going to have to wait until the middle and later portions of next week for that. But now let's go ahead and send it back to Ella.